Good morning and welcome to Community Focus. I'm Faith Daniels. And of course, it is October. The leaves are turning and beginning to fall. And that also means it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And every year we have the pleasure of having a local organization that does so much work in raising money and educating the community about breast cancer awareness. And we are being joined today by Janell Ross from the Norma J. Ross Memorial Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Faith, for having me. It's always good to spend time with you.
Well, it's amazing that 2020 has been wow. It's just been a
To
year
say
that
the least.
that everybody has been focused on so many things, but we have to bring the focus this month specifically back to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And your organization does a tremendous job with not only bringing awareness, but you have mounted a complete campaign that literally goes all year long. But we know when that corner of Far Hills and Loop Road turns pink, it's all about pink ribbon driven. And it's a wonderful thing that you do. So tell us about the foundation. That is a wonderful cause as well. And it all works hand in hand.
Yes, it does. So unfortunately, my mother lost her battle with breast cancer in 2010. And we are in the automobile business. And my goddaughters came up with pink ribbon driven to find a cure for the pink ribbon. So that is our trademark logo under the Norma J. Ross Memorial Foundation. And we continue to strive for raising funds for research, as well as hoping to find a cure to this potentially devastating disease. But something that we've really been working on this year is saying yes to mammograms, getting as many women screened in our community, especially during the month of October, so that we can make sure that we all know that early detection is key in survival rates, especially among African American women.
One of the things that your organization does that I find phenomenal, not only does it assist breast cancer survivors, it also has an educational component. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we do. My mother's first career and love was elementary education. So I would be remiss with not focusing some of the aspects or half of the aspects of her foundation in regards to education. So we continue to partner with organizations and schools and providing opportunities that youth of today may not have the opportunity to take advantage of. So it could be something, my mother was very fond of the arts. So it could be something with the arts and exposing them to opera or philharmonic. Or it could be something from a truly an educational component of a reading situation and working with the different schools.
Everything about Pink Ribbon Driven is not only is it something that absolutely brings us so much attention because the logo is super cute, but you have developed an entire line of apparel that
Yes.
allows people to support breast cancer awareness, but do it in style. Now, normally you see just the little pink ribbon, maybe on a golf shirt or a hat. You guys have a complete line of apparel. Tell us about it.
We do. It kind of has evolved over the years and started out really focusing on the Norma Ross team for the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Walk. But since then, it has blossomed into 2.5 offices of merchandise for both men and women in regards to supporting breast cancer awareness. So it's very nice to see when you're out in the community and not even knowing people and seeing them wear pink ribbon driven. So it is exciting. We've continuously added new things to our line of merchandise. And so now we've definitely gotten into more golf gear as well.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the fundraising aspect of it because the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk, you traditionally have the largest team, raise the most money, and make everybody else strive to do better year after year. This year, how will that work? With COVID-19, so many things have changed. How will that work?
You are right. COVID has made everyone pivot in regards to their fundraising efforts, and the American Cancer Society is no different. So actually what we are doing is we are still their top company, top individual, and top team leader in terms of fundraising so far this year. So I appreciate all the continuous support that I receive. But what they're doing is we are doing a luminary event. So instead of the traditional walk, there will be a drive-through luminary event that the community can participate in by staying in their cars safely and drive through this event. So if you go onto the American Cancer Society Making Strides website, and if you would like to join the Norma J. Ross Pink Ribbon Driven team, you can also purchase luminaries to be able to highlight your loved one that is either in the throes of battling their journey or someone that you would like to honor who has lost their journey with breast cancer.
Now, this luminary, I find that to be so wonderful. And it offers such a warm way to reflect on the life and the battle of and the journey that so many people have gone through. You lost your mother. I lost my father to cancer, my brother to cancer. And it is a wonderful thing when you see those lights all lit up. And you imagine they're all stars tonight, or they are finding their way through the universe tonight and no longer in the battle. But then it also represents a wonderful way to celebrate the lives of those that are still holding the light for a cure. And it's all of us that are going to come together and raise money to find that cure. Now, this luminary event, what's the date of it?
The date is October 17th, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30 at Wright State's Nutter Center.
And I love the fact that it's such a large space that they can have as many luminaries as they possibly can get, because it's all about raising money and being able to keep the memory alive of so many people that were taken by this horrible disease. Your organization has an opportunity where people can purchase the Pink Ribbon Driven apparel, and the website is scrolling along the bottom, pinkribbondriven.org. And if you click that link, you're going to be able to find out information about the Norma J. Ross Memorial Foundation. In addition to that, the apparel, and I mean, it rivals any spring or fall line of a designer anywhere. You have gone to a new level with it. It's got the blinged out hats, blinged out shirts. It's got joggers, the pants. It's got t-shirts. It's got sweatshirts. It's got hoodies. It's got everything.
And we are having a very good sale this month. So feel free to find us. You can also look for us on www.njrmf.org, or feel free, if you're in the area, to stop by 85 Loop Road and we can assist you as well.
Now, your organization has done an amazing job of getting our listeners to say yes to mammograms. Yes to getting an exam. Yes to knowing, when was the last time you had a mammogram? Have you ever had one? Do you have a family history of breast cancer? You partnered with some amazing people in the community to get the mobile unit out and to make sure women, no matter where they are, they could be seen.
That is true. We've had great support over the last several weeks from both Premier Health and their mobile mammography unit, as well as Kettering Health Network, and working in partnership with Grandview. So our Saturdays have been quite busy of getting women screened for mammograms. And you're right. We've had some that have come for their very first, and some who have not had one in several years. And so they have been a part of the Say Yes to Your Mammogram campaign. So we are excited to get them screened, because we all know we don't want anyone to have breast cancer. But if for some reason something does come back, we also know that early detection is the key for survival.
And apparently, as an African American, we are a little slower on the uptake. As African American women, we take care of everybody. We make sure that our parents are okay. We make sure that the children are okay, our spouse, and really the whole community lays on the shoulders of the African American woman. And the sad part about that is we are diagnosed the latest of all the races. We are the latest to get our diagnosis. That's why we are the ones that die the most, because we are so far along in the disease before it's even detected. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Those numbers have got to shift, and they've got to shift quickly, because we are losing the battle, but with the support of the community, with the support of organizations like yours, and getting the word out, the awareness is getting African American women on board, and we're coming along to get the understanding. I got to get tested. It's just that simple.
And I will say that several women that have come to be screened have said that they've heard it on the radio as a result of us advertising. So that just lets you know the importance, and thankfully that they followed through to make the call to get an appointment. So we are embarking on another 2 days that we have left in this month, and we will be continuing the campaign beyond October due to the success that we have had. So both organizations, health organizations, have recognized the need and have been great partners to work with and helping us to make sure that we're really taking care of women in our community.
That is incredible, because October, yes, we shine the spotlight on breast cancer awareness, but with so many other things going on, I think that is a phenomenal idea to continue it after that, because it can get lost in the shuffle with everything else that's going on, with coronavirus, with the election, with just trying to maintain some sense of sanity with everything that's going on. People are a little anxious about going into a medical facility with COVID right now. And I think it was phenomenal to be able to go into the mobile unit, a small situation, very few people, and be able to get a mammogram and feel confident that you were safe. And I think that is so important right now.
It's been very good to have the mobile unit, and it's also been good at from the mobile unit from Premier Health, but it also has been great to go into Grandview on Saturday, because sometimes it's a little less busy. So in terms of the interaction of running, in terms of other people, is a lot less. So the women have felt very safe. They felt very appreciated by both teams and their staff. Awesome. And really said they made them feel good about what they were doing and glad that they came in to have it done.
Everything
some even brought family members with them. Husbands have come, sisters have come. A mother came because it was the daughter's first mammogram. So it is, that we talk about taking someone to the polls, but it's like taking someone to get your mammogram to make sure that's happening.
And the importance of that, it can't be said enough that mammograms, even if you had one last year, make sure that if it's been over 12 months,
correct,
get it done again. And women are thinking, well, I'm only 45. Well, you're supposed to start at 40. So if we can get you motivated to get your mammogram, if there has been a family history of breast cancer, it is important to get them even earlier than 40.
Correct.
One of our community's things or sticking point is, well, nobody in my family ever had it. That doesn't mean you won't be the first.
Correct. That is true. I mean, and we will continue to create a greater sense of awareness and educate our community. We're also been working with area churches to continue to get the word out about awareness for breast cancer. And we have a few dates coming up. We're involved with some of the area churches too, in terms of talking to their actual congregations, as well as prayer meetings. So it's not going to stop with October. It's just obviously, like you said, always highlighted. But the Norma J. Ross Memorial Foundation will continue to work on putting an end to breast cancer 12 months out of the year.
And everything that you do has been a phenomenal effort, a phenomenal push in the memory of your mother. And until there is a cure, we will definitely be here to support that. And we are asking that everyone who knows anyone that has not had a mammogram, encourage them to get a mammogram.
Extremely important.
We always say now is the time to do it. Now more than ever. Because there are so many other things going on. Let's work on what we can work on. We can get a mammogram.
And I will say both organizations have stated that due to COVID, people did put off getting their mammograms. And so they are seeing a higher occurrence of need to have callbacks. So please don't wait. It's very important that if your time is now, please get it done. And if it's not now, go ahead and schedule it when that 12 months time frame is up. So just please be proactive with getting screened.
And one of the things that I'd like to engage our listeners to do is your monthly self breast exams.
Yes.
Set
Very,
it.
very important.
Set a special day of the month, whatever day that you will remember. Put
Put
it
it
on the
as a calendar
calendar.
reminder in your phone.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And then if you know, hey, if you know you are prone to brush things off or put them off, get a boob buddy. A
There you
boob
go.
buddy. Somebody that is going to hold you accountable and you can hold them accountable as well to make sure that you are in your best breast health as possible. It's a great time to do it. We don't get to see people the way we used to, a lot of up close and personal. We're not doing a lot of that, but what you can do is shoot a quick text.
That is
Hey,
true.
it's our day. Did you examine your boobs? Or, you're my boob buddy.
There
It
you
is
go.
an easy way to partner with another woman and find a confidant, if you will, in managing your health and being accountable to doing it. Now, you've got additional dates coming up
Yeah.
for screenings.
Yes, we do. Actually, we'll be at Grandview Medical Center on Saturday, October 17th, and we'll actually be at Miami Valley North on October 31st. Those are the two confirmed dates as of now, but we are working on others for screenings.
Well, you can also find them on our website. We'll put them
Great.
out there so everybody will be able to click the link and dial the number and make an appointment.
Wonderful.
That is so important.
Thank you for your
So
support as
important.
well.
It's 937-350-1799 to schedule your appointment. You can look at our website. You'll be able to find the date that works best for you and call and make an appointment. You have done a phenomenal job every year, and
Thank
this
you.
year is absolutely no different. The partnership with those medical organizations to literally bring it to some women that won't go. They just won't. But if I can zip around to Loop Road and hop in the mammogram van, the mammogram unit, get it done and be on my way,
Yes,
that's a lot easier. I mean,
has
it's
been.
so simple and it gives people a little sense of relief.
Yes.
A little bit of, less the anxiety. Some people just
Correct.
can't do huge medical centers, and that mammo unit is just phenomenal. Their
It
team
is.
is
It is.
awesome, and for you to bring it to the women is wonderful. Janell Ross, thank you again for another
Thank
stellar
you.
year, and thanks for joining us for Community Focus.
Always great to see you, Faith. Thank you for your support.
It's our pleasure. If you've missed any portion of this interview, you can find it on our website at 921WROU.com. And you can find it under the breast cancer link. In addition to that, you can also find it on our Facebook page in our videos. You've been checking out Community Focus. I'm Faith Daniels. Enjoy your day.